My dear friends, Namaste. This is Pandit Muniram Prasad of the Vedic Cultural Samaj of Central Florida, bringing to you Ved Prachar, voice of the Holy Vedas, to create an awareness on the principal teachings of Satya Sanatan Vedic Dharma as enshrined in the Holy Vedas, the Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, and the Upanishads from week to week. Please join me in this prayer. Om Agni Mire Purohitam Yajasya Devamritvijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam Om Sannah Piteva Sunave Agni Sopayano Bhava Sachaswanaha Swastaye. Almighty God, may the life-giving power in all organisms, the cosmic forces, the sun, moon, stars, air, earth, heaven, and all teachers, parents, and friends function coherently to bring us swasti. May you, O God, help us in our endeavors so that we can able to live a noble and harmonized life, to gain the attention, affection, appreciation, and recognition of all. May we remain united in worshiping Thee forever and ever. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. This talk today is centered on human needs and desires. जब हम लोग संध्या, उपासना और हवन यज्ञ करते हैं, हम कभी कभी ईश्वर से मांगते हैं कि हमारे जो इच्छा है सब प्रदान कीजिए. When we do sandhya, upasana, morning and evening prayers, and when we perform havan yajna, making obligatory offerings, we extend our gratitude and thanks to God for His loving grace and mercy, and to solicit from Him favors to fulfill our desires, hopes, and aspirations. A mantra from the Holy Vedas says, Om Stutamaya Pardave Damata Prachodayantam Pavamani Vijanam Ayu Pranam Prajam Pashum Kirtim Dravinam Brahmavarchasam Mahayam Datva Brajata Brahmalokam. This mantra says that there are 8 desires or needs which every human being would like to accomplish during their lifetime, especially those who graduate and prepare to enter into the workforce. The 8 desires, number 1 is Ayu. We desire Ayu. Ayu is Sukh, joy, and happiness. Each one of us would wish to live a long, happy, and mature life. Nobody wants to die prematurely. We want to live long enough to enjoy the fruits of our labor. We desire pranam, substantial physical and mental vitality and strength to deal with problems such as dukkha, grief and sorrow, dvesh, pain, frustration, and emotional stress. We also desire prajam, offspring, family, friends, and to be in good company. We need to associate, socialize, and interact with people. We also desire pashum, the ability to control and develop our senses of perception to generate economic activity for financial security, progress, and prosperity. We also desire kirtim, and that is fame, good reputation, recognition, attention, so as to attain a high status in society. We also desire dravinam, material possession. We want to own a house, land, a business, a car, and a good paying job. We desire brahmavarchasam, brilliance of knowledge, the intellectual power to be decisive, resolute, and firm. And finally, we desire brahmalokam, self-confidence, and spiritual enlightenment to be free from the attachment of worldly desires. The question now arises, can we really fulfill these needs, all these desire we aspire to achieve during our lifetime? Vedic philosophy teaches us to observe the psychology of success and personal efficiency by japo pasana dikar karmana dharma artha kam mumukshanam, by good attitude, conduct and behavior, by tolerance, effort and functional capability, with a good, realistic, workable plan, hope and desire, everyone can achieve success, happiness, and prosperity. The Ramayana also tells us in this Doha, Suni Samujahi Jana Mudit Mana Majajahi Atu Anurag Lahahi Chari Pala Achatatanu Sadhu Sama Japraya. In this Doha, the Ramayana says that with extreme devotion and positive action in this very lifetime, we can surely obtain the four rewards of human needs and desire, which are dharma, religious merit, artha, material riches, kama, luxury and pleasure, and moksha, release from the bondage of worldly existence. In conclusion, वो ध्यान में ईश्वर के जो मगन उसे कोई क्लेश लगा ना रहा. That person who worships God with love and devotion, whose knowledge is purified and sanctified in God, the mind and action of such a person will not be clouded by darkness of ignorance, but a clear vision and realization of God will cause the avenues of prosperity to open in abundance. This brings us to the end of this program this week, Ved Prachar. Please join me again next week as we review their path towards knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to become a noble person. May God Parampita Parameswaram, God our Supreme Father, keep away all calamities from us and bestow upon us all that is beautiful, benevolent, and auspicious. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.